Hey everybody, Matthew Pillmore here, president of VIP Financial Ed. Out here on the tennis courts, adjacent to downtown Denver, which is just over the mountain, the tree line over there. Out here with my friend Brian Raleigh. Brian, tell everybody how we were first introduced.
So Matthew and I got together through the investment community of the Rockies. I believe I heard of his coaching program there, and then now am a client of his.
So you guys may recognize the investment community of the Rockies. That's ICOR. We had Troy Miller on the program a few weeks ago talking about real estate investment associations. And the reason I wanted to introduce Brian is he does this very, very cool after-school program with kids. It's a free program, getting them involved in the sport of tennis. Tennis was always a really important part of my life growing up. Had a lot of family that was involved with tennis. And Brian had kind of the same childhood.
Correct.
Probably a lot more intense. His dad is still an active tennis coach.
Tennis instructor as well.
And you're a tennis instructor post-college.
Yes, and tennis coach at the collegiate level and real estate investor now.
So before we get into this program, I have to commend the idea of coaching, because I was out here today getting slaughtered, and Brian just literally offered me 4 points on the game of tennis that in a matter of minutes made a huge difference. So it's all about learning it, having somebody point out what you can't see for yourself, and then obviously the execution aspect. So tell me how you're helping these kids get involved with the sport of tennis.
So my after-school program is called Free After School Tennis. FAST is what we call it, and any elementary school can utilize it. You don't have to have tennis courts. We've got about a 32-page curriculum, so a parent who's interested in tennis or just interested in a healthy lifestyle after school for kids can implement this program in the school's gym. It's awesome if they've got outdoor space that they can use as well. You don't need nets. We utilize a caution tape net, and we are at the point where we just need the next step. We need somebody that could champion this to the next level. My time has run to the point where between being Mr. Mom and real estate investing and a little bit of teaching tennis, there's just not enough bandwidth.
And so give us the perfect person. Who's the perfect candidate that is watching this video right now that could possibly help kind of command this with you?
That answer could be twofold. It could be the individual that has the interest in after-school sports, maybe tennis specifically, and wants to donate, wants to say, oh, here, let's get this thing to the next level, writes the check.
Okay.
The other individual is somebody that hears this, sees this, and says, wow, I'd like to do that. And we get them started in their own elementary school. It doesn't have to be, in northern Colorado, it doesn't have to be in Denver, could be anywhere. This is a program that can fly by itself at any site.
Okay guys, so you heard it. If you want more information, send us an email. I'll put the email in the description below. Contact us at vipfinancialeducation.com. Go ahead and just put tennis in the subject line. Let us know that you'd like to reach out to Brian. On the note of coaching, let's talk real briefly. So you're a full-time real estate investor. As a tennis instructor and coach yourself, can you give any type of pointers to somebody listening that hasn't necessarily been down that path before? What are the advantages to having somebody from the outside offering perspectives that are often blind to first person?
So Matthew actually gave me a little kick in the rear, if you will, on some placement of monies, and it was troubling to me to release those funds but still know that they were there in my situation. So for me, being able to take myself out of the comfortable rut of my old thinking and open up, accept what might be a good possibility for me, research it, see if it is, and then make a move on that. I really think that's where the coaching on the investment, the monetary side, can play huge dividends.
And I think that's the biggest thing that we always try and emphasize, is that you have to be perpetually comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes.
If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you want to be a successful investor, if you want to be successful in most things in your life, you have to grow outside of your own comfort zone, and by virtue of definition, that's uncomfortable.
Correct.
So I think that's where we all can benefit by having someone like Brian helping me with my tennis game. Everything he taught me today was uncomfortable. My mind was fighting it the entire time, and every time that I executed the way he suggested, things unfolded more positively than if I was doing it the way I was
definitely.
naturally wanting to do it. So
Definitely.
guys, reach out via email. Let us know if there's any way that you have any interest in participating in this great cause that he's getting kids involved with. Like I said, it's completely free to the children. So we just
Correct.
need somebody who has the resources, both time and possibly finances, to get involved and start to carry this whole thing to a whole nother level.
the
And
next
geographically, it really doesn't have
Does
any
not
restrictions
matter.
at all, right?
None.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking out our video, and we'll see you on the next one. Make it a great day.